Summer, mine's fine. Let's see, we have Eastern. Raise your hand if you're from Eastern region, Eastern time on the emoji. Emoji. Sister Anna, I see you though. Okay, let's see. Eastern. Okay, Demetrius. Okay, Esther. Let's see. Sister Anna, I know you raised your hand. Sue Young, you're not from Eastern. Okay, how about Central? Who are from Central? Raise your emoji hand if you're from Central. All right. Okay, cool. All right. I see Rob's here also. Okay, how about California, Pacific region? Who is from Pacific region? Raise your hand. I know I'm from California. I'm from Pacific region, Pacific time zone. Very, very, very good to see all of you. It's a pleasure having you here. We have 26 people tonight. Wow, that's amazing. You know, and we're going to have this Zoom every Saturday at the same time to help you learn, to help you grow your, your hyperverse community, if if that's what you want to do. I know Chavez does his presentation daily at 7 a.m. Pacific time zone. So that would be what, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10 o'clock for Central, and then 11 for Eastern. So you guys can get, PowerPoint presentation daily, from me and from Chavez. So can't go wrong with that. Tonight we have we're going to have Sam. He's going to drop by just to say hello, and we're going to talk about StableDao. Before I get started, you guys can ask Sam some questions about StableDao, and then we'll get into the presentation tonight. So before Sam come, I just wanted to give you guys, just letting you know that I had gotten words from Sam that if you are from the hyperverse community and you want to participate in Stable Opinion, he will honor the early bird participant program, the $100 credit for everybody to get involved. So do let me know. I have put the Telegram channel in our regular chat room for StableDao. So make sure you subscribe to that. Share with your members who want to participate in this StableDao opportunity. There are going to be much value that Sam is going to bring to the community. So the difference between StableDao community and other business is that StableDao is not just a business. It's a community. It's an ecosystem of people where Sam can just bring products and services to the ecosystem of StableDao. So he's working on his part. We are working on our part. Our part is to participate actively in the education of StableDao, in the Ensign tab, and learn as they put more articles in there. And then also to help build the ecosystem of people, bring people in so that he can reach that 1 billion people in the next 3 years. And, the goal is to have so many people in this ecosystem of StableDao so that he can just focus on bringing more products and services. It is going to be unlike any other platform where it's just a business. here, it's really truly a family, a community, a world on the web. Okay, a world on the web. So you don't have to worry about going other places to make money. Now you can focus on just building your platform with lots and lots of people that trust you, that believe in you, that want to work with you, and then just wait for to bring more products and services to the community. So you don't ever have to go anywhere again. Okay. That's the difference between this platform, stable platform, and other platforms that we're involved in. Other platforms are just a business. You know, if they do commercials, that's all they're going to do. They're not going to bring any new products and services into the community. If they're doing trading, crypto trading, or, you know, Forex trading, that's going to be it right there. They're not going to launch new products and services that bring to the community. But here, it's a community, it's an ecosystem, it's a world on the web, it's you know, it's a global community. So we don't have to worry about going out there to explore other opportunities. Sam is going to expand that opportunity for us here in the ecosystem. Okay. And so do you guys have any questions about what I just said? Okay, what's been how many of you already started doing stable opinion? How many of you in here kind of raise your emoji hand and share your experience with StableDao, stable opinion? You know, share what you have experienced, whether you like it or not, whether you find it beneficial. You know, are you making money? You know, I just the other day I withdrew for $1,400. Okay, so Roger, I saw you raise your hand. Are you a stable? You are a prosumer. Are you a prosumer in the stable opinion?
Yes, I am.
Tell me about your experience.
Well, I like learning about the ESN lesson,
Yeah,
which is a blockchain technology, and which would change like the current currency,
right.
the fiat currency, will be changed. Will change the world in the future. We
Mm,
are at the first generation to learn blockchain technology. I love that lesson, and
awesome.
the same time we learn it, we make money too. Sam is very nice. He gave us a good lesson, and he also pay us money for
Yes,
learning his product.
yes. Sam is
Yeah,
a believer
I
in
love him.
education. So he's going to make us very smart by the time we're done with StableDao. Hopefully, he said he's going to make StableDao here for 30-year plus. So here is Sam. Thank you for sharing. How about Tamu? What do you like about StableDao and Stable Opinion? I know you are already building a team. Tell us how you feel about that platform. Haptamu, unmute yourself.
Yes,
Tell us about your experience with
thank you.
StableDao.
Okay, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Thank you, Samli. Thank you, Shoap, again, and this community. Really, I had experienced this is the easy part. They drop the fee, so we are learning a lot of. I can wait in speed. But I can't wait. That part is morning away from the corporates. Really big things on this committee. So I think they're building a lot of.
Haptamu, you have bad connections, I think. We couldn't hear you clearly. So,
I
um,
so this is really the great project, and by learning, earning. So you can learn a lot of stuff about the new generation ecosystem. Plus, we can learning and we can earning. So I'm very happy to be the part of this big projects. So
awesome.
I built a lot of community. Yeah. So I'm so happy to be see Mr. Samli and is keeping his promise to show up in the community. So this is really the motivating us the team.
Good. Well, this is why you guys should feel confident about doing StableDao, because StableDao is Sam's baby, and he will be here not every time, but he's going to be here often. He's going to drop by to say hello, 10-20 minutes, and you will see him off and on throughout the year. So unlike other platforms where we've joined and people wear masks and you have no idea who is behind the mask, right? And you join a platform, you don't know who the owners are. You just speculate, and you heard your friends join, and so you join, and you never got to talk to the owner, the CEO, the board members. You don't see what they do behind the scene. But with StableDao, they broadcast their meetings twice a week, and you get to see them in action. You get to see them talking. And then Sam has committed to me that he's going to pop in often on to our meetings to say hello. So you will always see Sam here and there throughout the year in all of our meetings. So you can have confidence about that. Thank you very much for sharing. Anybody else want to share their experience with StableDao so far? I know you guys are very shy as well. All right, with that said, let's have Sam, take over and say hello to everybody. Sam, if there's anything about StableDao you want to share with us to give people, some assurance and confidence about their decision to join StableDao, you have the floor. Thank you for coming this morning. I know it's very early where you are, but we love to see you always.
No problems. Thanks, Summer. Really appreciate you allowing me to, at such short notice, pop into your community and say hi to everyone. So, again, there are quite a few moving parts to all of this, and I'm really excited to helping everyone connect all the dots to the various aspects in this ecosystem that we're able to replicate from the technology that we already have. So I have mentioned prior to this, as the chairman of Hypertech Group, we have a diversified portfolio of assets and businesses. What was used as part of due diligence of what we have successfully built was, unfortunately, for the most part, businesses that was done and built privately under our funds management side, of course, shared amongst the various investors from the funds management side as well. So we in Stable are now building out the same ecosystem, but for this for what we're doing this time, it is all for this community. So as a decentralized autonomous organization, we are rewriting the rule book on how value can be created and shared. And because we are building this company from the ground up without shareholders and only stakeholders, it means that we're perfectly positioned to maximize the benefit and the outcome for the community members. You know, I'm not here to, you know, I'm not here to make more, because for the last 13 years in this industry, I've already made enough. I'm here to bring together a community that has come together because of my original intentions. And therefore, since you guys have supported my intention, although it was badly managed and executed by corporate, what that means is I need to hold corporate accountable, as well as provide a go-forward strategy for everyone here. So your patience is very much appreciated. I will work hard, and I will deliver the outcome that is beyond your expectation. So thank you everyone for being here. And again, thank you, Summer, for having me in front of your community.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure having you, and the community loves seeing you. It's not just me, the community, entire community loves seeing you. So please, you know, do continue to come and say hello here and there. For the first time, you know, this community get to see the maker, the builder of a company, you know, a platform that they want to be a part of and feel passionate about. So this is a breath of fresh air, you know. It's so many people have been through I would consider psychological and mental abuse, because, you know, because of the rug pull under them, and the different opportunities that they trusted and believe in. So, you know, for the first time, we feel safe with you, and we want to support you. We know that you have big plans, that you have big vision, and your heart is in the right place. You have good intentions for the people who is going to support you and believe in you and believe in the mission and the vision that you plan moving forward. So we're all here, all ears, all eyes, you know, we're ready to support you. We're going to do what we need to do as a community, and you just keep on focus on what you need to do to help bring value to this community. And so I can speak for myself. You know, my heart and soul is with StableDao, and I'm here to help so that the other people that I love, truly love, you know, the poor, the blind, the cripple, you know, that they will be able to improve their life with your company. We thought that Hyperverse or Hyperfund was the godsend company, but that was perhaps just the beginning. And now StableDao is going to be that godsend company. And I'm just thrilled. I'm just thrilled that, you know, I mean, for the last 8 months, I was discouraged. And I was discouraged not just for me. I think for me, I can always fight for a better tomorrow for myself, because I have the ability to do so. I have the education to do so, the skill, the knowledge. But there are so many people in this world that do not have the skill that I have. And so, so being a teacher, a public educator, you know, I don't have that kind of knowledge, that kind of connection, that kind of network and power. But to be able to partnership with you, someone who has been, you know, in the global network, in the Fortune 500 company arena, working with different governments at high level throughout the globe. We need you. We need you. And thank God, there's somebody named Sam Lee who truly have a heart for the betterment of the people, So just know that there are a lot of people who have been hurt, but they're still here because they still put their hope in you. And as you come around more often, they're going to see that Sam Lee is not just talking, it's not just lip sync, that you are a man of your word and that you're going to continue to be a part of this community, whether they like it or not. And the more you come and the more we see you, people will trust you and will believe in your vision and the mission that you are, embarking on. And more people will follow you. So I'm glad that you are humble enough to join us, not just this meeting, but many more meetings. So thank you again. Anyone else want to say anything to Sam? Well, you have a chance, one-on-one, come on. Just open your microphone and say something, okay? We're among family here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you very much for Sam coming and showing up and give us more support and more explanations and take a responsibility to helping everyone in the community. That's a big help and a big support for us, instead for him also. And just thank you for him and for everyone here in this meeting.
Thank you. Someone else had said something?
Yes,
Sam. This is Edna. I
Hi.
want to thank you for coming on the Zoom call. I really don't know nothing about the product that you're offering yet. I haven't seen no video on it, but I was so hyped up about the Hyperverse. I was making some good money a week, and I just want to find out, really, is this going to be a better replacement if I was to, put my funds into this? But I'm really looking to get my funds out of Hyperverse because I left a lot of money in there. So really, I just need money to be able to venture out in something. So what is going to be different compared to Hyperverse?
Oh,
That's a very good question. Thanks, Edna. So the biggest difference with Stable is it's something that I'm 100% control of and operate. So moving forward, you're dealing directly with me as opposed to the hybrid membership management company, which is what you guys refer to as corporate, that was in charge of distribution and management of the membership. So, the corporate has, as it stands right now, still got the funds from not only to have subsequently generated a profit on and returned to the funds management business. From the funds management business to corporate. So they are simply at this stage delaying the return of their promised 1x. And that is why I'm doing all these Zooms to encourage the community to come forth with that information and the various screenshots so that we're able to start the process of gathering and really having the
Is that my internet or you guys or Sam's internet?
called corporate accounting from corporate. Sorry, Summer?
Is that my internet or your internet? Your there's like interruption in your speech because of internet connection. I wonder if it's mine or is it yours?
I hear it too, because I really didn't hear nothing what you said, Mr. Sam. You
Okay.
sound like it was chopped up.
Apologies. So let me just very quickly thank again, Edna. I'm here to get an outcome from corporate to you because they are holding on to the money. And for me to do that, I just need everyone's support to get some visibility on what 1X is. So I encourage everybody to sign up and provide the 1X information, which is a process that costs no money. And that begins the ability for me to advocate for the community and for you, Edna. But beyond that, you know, all I need is a database to bring all these opportunities in this space to everyone here. And just give me a little bit of time and patience, and Edna, I'll help get you there. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so Sam is saying that the difference between Hyperverse and StableDao is that we are working directly with Sam, the CEO of the company, not with just a company with a management company. So that's the difference between StableDao and StableDao is also an ecosystem of people, right, Sam? And so you're going to work on adding more and more products and services to this community, the stable community, right?
Yeah, and they will come very quickly through this platform because the technology is ready. I just need to activate it for this community. So that is why the education, which has been true to my heart since I first came into this industry in 2010, has been important because it has allowed the right people to participate in the right opportunities. So that's really exciting, and I look forward to having this kind of structure be shared not only amongst millions very soon, but billions as a legacy. So I'm really excited. Thank you again, Summer.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you. All right. So I'm gonna, if no one else want to say something, I'm gonna go ahead and go into my presentation. Did I hear a voice? No? All right.
Hold on, you might have to say something with
I
the
have one more question. I have one more question for Sam on that.
Okay, sister, one more.
Well, in the first conversation, Mr. Sam, when you had said that you is well-rounded about knowing how to build businesses and stuff, and that was very impressive. And I was very impressed with the Amazon Prime, showing, all the CEOs at the time that was on the platform, and that would really sold me into doing Hyperverse. But my thing with this, you said you're going to building businesses, and you said something about what the future of what Facebook became, Twitter. So it is going to be something like that. It just going to be a ground floor, and it just going to skyrocket, and everybody become millionaires out of it. What is the impact of it?
That's correct. What you guys have helped Facebook and TikTok become is multi-billion-dollar companies by just signing up and bringing your friends. The problem with that is you guys as users never got rewarded. So Web 2, which is what these companies are wonderful companies but users did not benefit. The shareholders who supported them financially are the ones who benefited. So what I am here doing is building a Web3 company. I'm not asking for anyone's money. I'm just asking for people to sign up. Because when you sign up and bring people into this platform, what we're doing is we're building a database with a tree-like structure that allows me to make you a stakeholder of this company. But the interesting thing about this company is I'm the only shareholder, and I don't need to even bring on any other shareholder. And I am doing this without needing to make any more money as a shareholder, because I've done well in this industry for all these years. So my commitment to everyone in this community, and Summer and everyone else can quote me on it, is, you know, I'll structure this as a decentralized autonomous organization where there are no shareholders, there are only stakeholders. And the stakeholders are everybody here inside this room, as well as everybody here who's joined up on the StableDao platform. What that means is anything we make in terms of profit, I'm able to share directly with stakeholders and not have to deal with shareholders asking me, how much am I getting for supporting you guys from day one, right? So this is how I can make a community that has over 1 million people whole after you guys just sign up for free, because I'm going to bring on another 999 million people along this journey. And anything that they do on this platform that generate any kind of financial outcomes and revenue, the lion's share of that success and growth will be shared with the first 1 million people that are with me right now. So it'll take time, it'll take a lot of hard work, but you know, I have the brains and the guts to do this, and with you guys, and go all the way.
Hey, so you just focus on bringing value to the community, and we'll just work on building your community, okay, or our community, okay? Can you talk a little bit, Sam, about the because I just learned about the premium bond, right? You guys posted an article on there, and I learned so much already just by reading that article. Now I heard the next project you're launching into StableDao is the what's called the it's more like a lottery program. Can you kind of touch about that before you leave?
Sure. In much further detail, that's something which I would be more comfortable having Triz, who's a president and my co-founder of StableDao, speak about. But on a high level, what premium bond is a financial instrument that has already existed in the UK for I think almost 100 years, and the structure allows for the rewards that is generated from the returns of the funds invested to be shared with the community like a sweepstake. So it is taking you know, British Commonwealth law and bringing it into a Web3 environment so that everybody is able to really come in and go out and participate in something which I believe is incredible. What we will also be doing is alongside the launch of Premium Bond, enabling an ecosystem of value to exist in the local currencies that everybody already currently participates in. Because we're here to break down walls. We're here to break down value, the barriers to transacting value. So a premium bond is a great way for us to benefit the people, but for them to participate and also be rewarded, we want that process to happen in everyone's local currency. This process is not the most efficient because, doing it through your local currency is still a currency that is held by and owned and managed by a government. But by participating in the creation of M2 money for these governments, what we are doing is we're injecting capital and wealth right into the hands of the people. And what we're able to do is then structure and license the value creation process in partnership with the central bank of these countries to subsequently create a digitization of money strategy for these countries. So I just got a little bit ahead of myself. And what I'm just saying is premium bond is what's going to kick off something that is really exciting and really accessible to not just people in the US who have access to US dollars, but of course, the people in all these other countries that have value, but are disconnected to the creation of value process.
Thank you. All right. Guys, ready for that StableDao presentation that I promised you guys tonight? Let's get going. Thank you, Sam. You can stick around. You can go. I know you have lots of work to do. It's really early morning for you. So
Thank you, Sam.
No
Thank you.
problems. Thank you, Summer. This has been most enjoyable. Bye-bye,
thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so here is StableDao, okay, and StableDao is a blockchain company, but it's not a crypto platform, okay, and it's what they promise us that we will get in return is not going to fluctuate like the other companies that we have been with, okay. And again, DAO stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organization, blockchain company. And you guys all know me, Summer. I go by Summer. My mom called me Mai. I'm her baby, so she calls me Mai, but you guys can call me Mai or Summer. I'll answer to both, okay? So just a little history about me. I am believer in Christ. He is the light in my life and all my glories belong to him. I'm a single mom, more than 30 years. I put here almost, but I count it and it's more than 30 years. My son is already, I'm not going to say because I don't want you to figure out how old I am, but I have a son and a daughter, and they're beautiful people. I've always been a very passionate person. I'm passionate about kids. That's why I became a teacher and taught for 22 years, 20 years in Fresno, 2 years in Monterey County in a small school district called Soledad Unified School District. And I've always believed that everybody deserves, social justice for all, right? I believe that we're all equal and we all should be treated equal. So that's near and dear in my heart. I love life. I love people. I can turn a stranger into a friend within 5 minutes wherever I go, whether I'm in a strange city or a new restaurant or, a bar for a drink. I just have that kind of effect on people. So, I have friends wherever I go. When I was a teacher, because I believe so much in social justice, I spent a lot of my time organizing with the union for teachers and students. I support community groups, leaders. I organize with political organizations to put the right leaders in place. I had a full-time teaching job, and then I had a full-time community job for free, work for free. Not long ago, just in 2019, when the pandemic, the COVID pandemic closed the entire globe down, I came home, taught from home, and had some time. So I decided to open my home for traveling nurses and doctors, to room. And so now I am one of the super hosts with Airbnb. And I have my organization called Heavenly Star. As you guys know, we believe in network marketing. So I am a consultant for that. Of course, we all do that for free. And then today I am a teacher in a different way. And I am contributing to the community in a different way. I am a professional network marketer, trainer, coach, and recruiter, helping people to help themselves. I truly believe that what I'm doing is ministry work. I can't help people because I don't have that kind of money, but I can join partnership with companies like StableDao and introduce the concept to people who need an opportunity to get back on track or to, realize their goals and dreams. So, so that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so I'm doing my ministry work through the platforms like StableDao, and then I'm still contributing to the community, and I'm still teaching, still using my skills to teach and help people around the world. So let's talk about StableDao. StableDao has 2 programs right now going on, but obviously Sam talked about adding more value to the community. The first one is the real estate certificate program. This is called the debenture program certificate, where you can subscribe $100 into this program and get paid 10 cents per day to the next 10 years. Anybody who signed up when they first launched this company back in September of last year would have gotten $100 credit toward this subscription. However, Sam has made a commitment to me and to all of Hyperverse members that if you join and you want to participate in his stable opinion program, he will still honor this credit, this $100 credit, so that you guys can participate in this real estate certificate program. Now, once you subscribe to the stable opinion, you become what they call a prosumer. Who are prosumers? They are consumers who participate actively in the product development process. So before these big companies put products and services into the market, they will send it through StableDao. StableDao will get our input on it, and then they'll send that database back, and then it will give them, an idea how to improve their product and service before they put it out in the market. So in order for you to cash out your earning on the certificate side, you need a 1 MyStable point. And how do you get 1 MyStable point? You just have to subscribe to a minimum of $100 in stable opinion, and you have your 1 MyStable point. So the sky is not even the limit after that. Okay. So StableDao is revolutionizing mass opinion, and they're doing that through blockchain technology. They believe that blockchain technology can enhance the accuracy and purity of market research by offering a safe, tamper-proof mechanism to store and distribute data. The use of blockchain technology is market research can lead to improved data reliability and accuracy thanks to the transparency and decentralized nature and ability to automate data analysis using smart contracts. StableDao is also captivating results, making market research surveys easier and more powerful with stable opinion. According to data collection, providing accurate data collection, Stable Opinion uses advanced technology to ensure that the data collection from survey is accurate and reliable, providing businesses with valuable insights they can trust. Prosumer engagement by allowing prosumers to participate in surveys and earn rewards for their contributions. Stable Opinion fosters a community of engagement participants who are motivated to provide honest and valuable feedback to businesses and also government agencies. So Stable Opinion is the next frontier in market research, okay? Stable Opinion is a platform for every prosumer within the StableDao community to express their opinion on a vast array of products and services. A prosumer is an informed consumer who participates in the product lifecycle development process. Stable Opinion, through its prosumers, aims to be a part of the development process for products and services worldwide. For the first time, opinions will be rewarded. Stable Opinion will reward its prosumers, like me and many others, for participating in various market research and development programs. I'm gonna go ahead and just mute. Okay. Stable Opinion is a simple way to earn $4 to $75 by completing 1 to 4 opinion surveys every week, depending on what package you subscribe to. So what does this mean for StableDao participants? It's a classic win-win. Participants gain extra income and valuable market information. Products and services providers contribute to the StableDao community. StableDao just started September of 2022, and already they become a global company already, with 575,000 plus subscribers, and then over 300,000 of those people already KYC'd, proving that they are, actual people and not just creating fake accounts in the ecosystem of StableDao. So StableDao already proven to be #1 fastest and largest growing community in the entire world. So 24% of these participants comes from the Middle East, and 20% come from the Americas. 34% come from Asia Pacific, and then 22% come from European region. So with every successful company, there is a group of leaders who are just doing amazing things behind the scene. So I'm going to brag about the leaders here in StableDao for you. As you guys know, Sam is the executive chairman and CEO. Right here, they give very limited information about Sam, but Sam is the prince of blockchain technology. He's one of the original activists who supported the Bitcoin and made a lot of money from that. From there, he grew into the blockchain technology world and then opened his own technology company called Hypertech Group. And then he also opened the first global nonprofit organization teaching people about blockchain technology. He is also sitting on a committee with regulators regulating decentralized business platforms. He underwrote a collection of over $20 billion worth of tokens in the crypto world. So Triz Noz is the board president and he's also the president of the company. Trish has 40 years of experience in fundraising and investment management, private equity, and real estate. He now builds DeFi solutions for financial institutions. Dr. Kemla Badi, he's a non-executive chairman, raised over $34 billion between China and other developing countries like Africa. Nick Hovgren, he's a board member as well, member of Prince Street Funds, founder of an asset management platform, CEO of Vendor PLC, and was responsible for the growth of AUM from 1.1 million to 110 million. And then last but not least, Ralph Hussey, he's a board member as well, consultant, $286 billion in asset under management for German pension providers. So these guys come with a very strong financial background, okay? And they know what they're doing. And so anyone who joined this company, we're in good hands. So StableDao launches retail accessible, inflation-proof, institutional, safe harbor product. What does that mean? That means that they have an actual bank. You guys know what Citibank is. Citibank has an asset of $2.6 trillion. Their headquarters is in New York, and they are providing prime capital protection to all of StableDao members who subscribe to StableDao Stable Opinion and also future products and services. Citibank is the number 13th largest bank in the entire world, and they will give you full capital return over the next 10 years. Full capital protection return over the next 10 years. And this guarantee is in addition to your StableDao return, not just your capital, but your stable return, okay? And then this guarantee is held within a protected cell Jersey regulated company directly by the DAO, Decentralized Autonomous Organization. So research industry overview. Let's talk about what the market, research are saying out there in the world. Market research is a vast worldwide service. The average marketing budget for companies of all sizes is around 10%. Budget as big as $4.8 trillion, okay? And so the percentage of this marketing budget to spend on market research is around 10% of 480 billion plus 86 billion total up to 556 billion. So lots and lots of money in the market research industry. Global revenue of market research company in 2022 is 86 billion, according to Statista.com. And spending on digital marketing worldwide amounted to $455 billion in 2021. The sector is growing at an impressive rate and is expected to surpass $1 trillion in 2025. Therefore, the total spent on market research in-house and with market research companies is 556 billion. And 80% of that goes to digital market research, which will double very shortly, according to their finding, okay? So StableDao will give your opinion the power it deserves, okay? They provide solution to transform companies and government agencies with opinion and feedback at large. They are empowering prosumers to take charge of the marketplace that we spend money in with our opinion to help them shape products and services before they put out in the marketplace. And empowering prosumers to reach financial independence, a pathway to hope and security, financial security, okay? So lots of great things going on with StableDao. So how does it work, Summer, you might ask, right? Here, let's talk about how it works. So you earn weekly income by completing surveys. You get access through a subscription using the methods below. So first you create a free account, just like many of you already did. And then you can decide whether you want to subscribe to their opinion portal, which starts at a minimum of $100, okay? And then you just do their survey weekly and you get paid. There's no pain to it, you know, doesn't take much time either. So this is the layout of the structure of the portal or the company, the product that we subscribe in. So on the outside, you have the survey provider companies, and then they send their survey to StableDao. StableDao post it in Stable Opinion, and then we get our hands on it. We get to do the survey weekly, and then we get paid. And then we bring people in as a referral, and then we also get paid. StableDao will compensate you handsomely if you put time and commitment into helping Sam build this ecosystem of people, okay? So there are two programs that are available right now, the basic program and then the standard program. And then on March 15th, which is just around the corner, the elite program will be available. And then April 15th, the premium package will become available. So let's talk about the difference between these four packages. So the first package is called the basic package, and it starts at 2x, 2 times what you put in. So if you subscribe at $100, each week you'll get to do one survey, and then each survey costs, they'll pay you $4 for it. And then you have a total of $200 that you will earn back, okay? Now, if you do the 3x, that's 3 times of what you put in. So that's called the standard program. You'll pay, your spend a minimum of $300, and then you'll get to do 2 surveys weekly. Each week you get paid $15, and then you have an opportunity to earn $900 back. Once you get the 2x, 3x, you can cash out and be done with it, or you can repurchase, or you can upgrade to the next package. All right, so you have lots of options here. And then the elite program is the 4x. Okay, so you spend a minimum of $500. You get 3 surveys per week, and then you get paid $30 weekly, and then you have an opportunity to make up to $2,000. Now, here you have the 5x. This is a premium package. You have an opportunity to make subscribe at a minimum of $1,000. You get 4 surveys weekly, and then you get paid $75 per week, and that's you have the potential to make up to $5,000. Now, this is without referring anybody. Okay, referring anybody. So let's go talk about more about these subscription packages. So within each program, there are 3 subscriptions. So within, you have the basic, and then you have the standard, you have the elite, and you have the premium program. So within these programs, you have the individual package, and then you have the family package, and then you have the enterprise package. We are going to talk about each of these packages in detail. So we're going to talk about the individual package within these first 2 programs, because these 2 are the only ones that are available. So let's go talk about that. So let's say that you subscribe to the basic individual program at 2x. You're going to subscribe $100. You get paid $4 weekly because you do your survey. You have the potential to make $1,600 a month. You get a total of $200 back. If you do the family package, that's $700, and then you will make a total of $28 per week, and then $112 per month, and then a total of $1,400. Now, you also can subscribe to the enterprise package at $4,300, and you'll make $172 a week, or $688 a month. You have a total of $8,600 that you can make back, okay? So if you subscribe to the individual package, you get paid with 1 survey per week. You subscribe to the family package, you'll get 7 surveys per week. And then if you subscribe to the enterprise package, you'll get paid on 43 surveys a week. But the difference between in the individual, family, and enterprise is that with individual, you get to do 1 survey and you get paid with just 1 survey. With the family package, you get 7 accounts at $100 each, and each account has a survey. So you get paid 7 surveys, but you only get to do 1 survey. All of the other 6 accounts are under the primary account with the same email, so it gets automatically filled for you. So you only do 1 survey. Same thing with the enterprise. You have 43 accounts total, right? Because you spent 4,300, but you only get to do 1 survey, and the rest of the survey gets auto-filled too. So don't worry about having to do surveys, okay? And there's no terms and condition that prevents you from taking your money out. They just require that you take at least a minimum of $10, okay? So you can take out all of your earnings from your weekly surveys as long as the minimum of $10. Now let's talk about the 3X. If you subscribe to the individual package in the 3 times package, that's $300 each package, and you'll get paid $15 a week and then $60 a month, a total of $900. Is this going to fluctuate, the daily, the weekly pay? No, it's not, because again, this is not a crypto platform. This is a traditional product and services. So whatever they promise to pay you, that's what you're going to get. So in the family, you spend a little bit more, you spend $2,100, and then you make a little bit more as well. You make $105 each week, a total of $420. And then you can make up to $6,300 back. If you subscribe to the enterprise package, that's $12,900. You can earn $645 weekly, and then $2,580 monthly. A total that you will get back is $38,700. All right. So again, if you do the individual package in the 3X, you get 2 surveys. So you do have to do 2 surveys if you subscribe to the individual package. But beyond that, when you subscribe to the family package, you have 7 accounts, and each account has 2 surveys. But guess what? You only have to do 2 surveys, and then it gets auto-filled to the other 12 surveys. So 2 surveys, that's like less than 10 minutes. You can do it. Enterprise package, you get paid on 84 surveys, okay? 84 surveys. But again, you only get to do 1 survey, and then it gets autofill, okay? Once, if you want to take your money out, you just have to make sure you withdraw at a minimum of $10. How fast can you get your 2X, 3X, 4X, or 5X? Well, that depends on you, right? Are you going to be a passive member or build a team? The power is yours. You can crawl through the process. You can walk through the process, run, or even fly, right? If you have 5-6 leaders that are constantly working with you to build your team, obviously you're going to get these amount a lot quicker than someone who is doing it passively, right? So this is how the structure of the membership is laid out in the blockchain. So here you have someone who subscribed to a family package. So this is the primary account at the top. this could be you, or it could be somebody you referred to StableDao. And then this package costs $2,100, and then because they structure it this way, you get a one-time direct income on your own money, because they structured it this way, thinking that these accounts are open for your family members. So in that case, you're getting a one-time $315 back from your own money. And then every week when you do those surveys, you're going to get $105 weekly. And because you have one level here, you're going to earn $9, which is 10% of the level 1 in the instant direct pay. Okay. So the benefit of bringing more prosumers to subscribe, to a family package in the standard program is that you can earn a one-time direct income from 5% to 30% for the first 6 accounts. And then from the 7th account onward, you're making 15%. So to an infinity. Okay, so let's look at the percentage, what I mean from 5 to 30%. So the first position, whether these are your own account or someone you refer, you're going to get the same pay. So the first account, you're going to get 5%. The second account, you're going to get 10%, 15%, 20%, 25%, a total of 6 account with 105%. If you add these up, it's going to be 105% total. Okay. And then if this is the account you refer, you're going to get all 7 accounts one-time direct pay as well. So a total of $171. Okay. So let's go talk about the enterprise package. All right. So for the enterprise package, you will get a total of 43 accounts. You'll get, so this person up here, or this membership could be you, or it could be somebody you refer to the community, okay? Now you have one family structure at the top here, and then you have 7, you have 2, 4, 6 on the bottom. So a total of 7 family structure under this particular program. And so you the package is $12,900. You can do this by yourself, or you can, do it with your friends, your colleagues, your best friend, anybody you trust to do business with. And then you'll get a one-time direct income of $2,205. And then each week you'll make $645. And then weekly, you also get $95.40 on these 2 levels here. So the first level that you brought in directly, that's 10%. And then the second level, that's 7%. So you get up to 4 levels of direct pay. Okay. So the benefit of bringing somebody in for the enterprise package is that you can earn 5 to 30% on the top. And then you also, on the 7th account onward, you'll make 15% on every account. So there you go. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 at the top. And then on the bottom, it's 120 all the way across. So that's why this person will earn a total of $711 just by introducing this package to somebody. Okay. And this could be you. All right. So the term and condition number 2 is that you will not get direct pay for your level if this is your account. So if I open this account as my enterprise package, I'm not going to get that level, that one-time level pay. That goes to my upline. Okay. The level pay that I will get is the ongoing prosumer production, which has to do with the survey. All right. All right. So let's go talk about the streams of income that you'll get. Okay, so first you get that direct income where somebody drop a lump sum of money to subscribe to one of their packages, then you get a one-time pay. All right, directly. And then you have the level income on 4 levels. When these people refer people, you get down to up to 4 levels to for commissions. And then you also get 10 levels on the survey side, the survey production side. And then there are two pool bonus that bonus pool, I'm sorry, that you will earn as well, a total of 6%. So 3% on bonus pool number 4, and then 3 more percent from bonus pool number 5, total of 6%. So we're going to go deeper into each individual presentation on those stream income. So here you have, again, the direct income from when people open up their subscription. So the first person, let's just talk about person, right? Whether they are person or they are a position under you, you get paid the same. So the first position, you get paid 5%, second position, 10%, third position, 15%, fourth position, 20%, fifth position, 25%, and then sixth position, 30%. So this is how they structure it, just like that, okay? And then the 7th account or 7th person onward, you're getting 15% to an infinity, all right? And there's a term and condition here. To receive direct income from referral commission, your level 1, okay, your first level of business volume has to be 3 times your personal subscription. And here is an example to show you. So let's say that I came in and I purchased a membership at 300. I brought somebody in, they put in 300 as well. So that's 1x. And then this person came in and this person only do the 100 subscription. That's really not yet 1x. So or 2x. So we're waiting for that third person. That third person comes in and she puts in 500. So 500 plus 1 more 100, that's 600. That's already 2x of 300. And then you add that 300 there, and that equals to 3 times what you put in. Okay, now you can start cashing out what you earn, and the sky is not even the limit. Okay, all right. So hypothetically, let's say that you brought 10 people in and they all subscribe to the elite package at 500. Now you have all these percentages that you earned on all of those packages, and then you get a total of 1,375. Now, how fast can you earn that? Well, it depends on you, right? If you brought all 10 people in one day, you're going to make that. If you brought all 10 people in 1 week, you're going to make that, or 1 month, or, you may never bring anybody, so you may never get that, but it's okay, So you definitely hold the power to how fast or how slow you can go, and then you control your own speed, all right? No pressure, you control your own speed, but sharing is caring, so be proud of the company you're with and go out there and share. So let's talk about the level income on the production side. Okay, I'm sorry, this is on the recruiting side. So remember that 4 level that I was telling you. Okay, so level 1, you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then 15% on your 7th position onward. Okay, and that's a lot of percentages there. And then the second level, you earn 7%, and then 5% level 3, and then 4%, 3% level 4. And that's pretty much it for the instant pay. Okay, when you refer somebody and they put a lump sum of money to subscribe into a package. So term and condition number 6 is that you can withdraw at a minimum of $10. Okay. Now, let's go talk about qualification for those levels. So you have 10 levels, and direct, you have direct, people who are directly connected to you. And then you have the team volume. This is like the community rewards in Hyperverse. Okay. So let's say you wanted to fight for level 1. Very easy. You guys are going to come with a team of people already. So don't even worry about that. You need to have a minimum of 1 person, team volume of 300. Okay. And then you're there. Okay. If you want to fight for level 5, you just have a minimum of 6 people and a minimum of 25,000 and you're there. What about level 9? Same thing. You just want to make sure you have a minimum of 13 people and 500,000 team volume. Okay. So here's the term and condition, 50-50 rule. What does that mean? Let's say that you want to fight for level 2. You need 3 people and you need to have a minimum of 1,500. This is what it means. So level 2, 3 people, 1,500. 50% of that 1,500 needs to come from your power leg. And then 50% of that needs to come from your weaker legs. Okay, combined. Okay, so 50-50, not hard at all. All right. So here is the level projection. All right, how much each of those level make, right? So level 1, you make 10%. And then when you move to level 2, you make another 6%. So that's 16% already. And then you move to level 3, that's another 4%. So that's 20% already that you are making. And then level 4, 23%, because there's an additional 3%. 5, 6, you make 4 more percent. And then 7 and 8, you make an additional 1%, and then 9 and 10, you make 0.5% for both. So that equals to 1 more percent. That's a lot of percentages to earn, right? Lots and lots. Okay, so bonus number 1 or A. Okay, there are 3 tiers, 3% total. Okay, so let's talk about how you qualify for the first percent. You just have to hit level 3. All right, level 3, you start earning that weekly, ongoing to whenever you want to stop. Level 4, again, you still get that 1%. Level 5, that 1%. Now, once you hit tier 2 in level 6, 7, and 8, you're starting to get that second percent. And then once you hit level 9, 10, tier 3, boom, all 3% comes to your pocket every single week. All right, and this is based on your entire empire under you. All right. Now, the next one is a little bit tricky, a little bit more challenging, but you guys can do it because I believe in you. All right. So here, bonus B pool, another 3%. The only difference is this: there's a timeline. There's a timeline for us to meet. So in 30 days after you join, if you can bring a team of people, subscribe, and you have a total of 100,000, you will make that first percent. And then the next 45 days after that 30 days, if this 100,000 can grow into 500,000, you're getting another percent. And then if from day 45 to the next 60 days, if your 500,000 can grow into 1 million, boom, all 3% is coming to your pocket. So you get all the percentages that they have in store in the compensation plan. Other than that, brothers and sisters, this is it. I've already gone through all these terms and conditions in the presentation. So there's no more left to talk about. Thank you very much for coming. If you guys have any question, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Okay. That's a lot of information, huh, Sister Edna? So any questions for me? I don't know if I was really thorough or what, but usually at the end of the presentation, nobody has question for me. But Thomas, you have a question. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me put your microphone back on just a second. Hold on. All right. All right.
There you go. We got it. Say, does somebody ask a question in here? Says, what is the total of 38,000? What a year or a month? That's what they ask on the chat.
38,000. Let's go back. Okay, 38,000. You must be.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you talking about these packages here? Is it? Are you talking about these packages here?
Yes, I had put that in the question, like you were saying 38,000, and I was trying to figure out what is that coming from?
That coming from your weekly survey, your weekly survey.
Okay, but that 38,000 is what? That one, what is that for? Prescription of 12,900, and I get that, what, a year, a month, or what?
You get so you put in 12,900, and that's a 3X package, okay? And then you're doing a weekly survey, so you'll get 645 from your doing surveys, okay?
A week.
A week, yeah. And then each month you're getting 2,580. And they're going to pay you consistently at 2,580 until they pay you off at 38,700. That equals to your 3X. Now, you can also get this faster if you refer people, because they also count your commission from the referral side and the survey side together to calculate this 3X, or of the family package or enterprise or individual. So you can get 38,000 back faster than than people who are doing it passively. If they're doing it passively, then you can calculate how much they're going, how long they're going to get before they can reach this 38,000. But if you are a recruiter and you have a team of people you bring already, you're going to reach this 38,000 very quickly.
Okay, very quickly, when you said Summers, meaning what? If you bring in a team and you start your prescription off with the 12,900, is that 3,800 within a month, or a week, or you said gradually they'll give it to you how?
Okay,
a day,
so right here, without bringing anyone at all, you are already making 2,580 every month, right? So let's just take that and times 12. In 12 months, you're already making 30,960 without bringing anybody at all, right? But if you bring a team of people in, it's not going to take you a whole year to make that 38,000.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's if you passive, you would get.
That's if you're passive.
You would get that a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you're passive, then you will be making 2,580 monthly without any questions about it. As long as you do your survey, right? Your one survey per week, and you get paid on all of the surveys because it gets autofill. But if you bring a team of people and they subscribe to these packages, then you're getting those percentages that I went over earlier, right? You're getting 4 levels on the instant pay, which is the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then that 15% onward. And then you're getting that 7%, the second level, 5%, 3% on just the recruiting instant package purchase. And then you also have your 10 levels on the survey side that you're earning. So, and on the 10 level, you're starting at 10%, 6%, 4%, 3%, all the way down to 0.5%. So with all of that combined, you know, you're going to make this $38,000 before you reach that 12 months. You know, you may earn it within 5 months or less, you know, if you come with people who already subscribe. Like for me, I've already made $1,400 within just 2 weeks of being in StableDao. And I think I shared that video in the Telegram chat with you, with people in.
Oh, because you building a team, sure you get it quicker. Because someone just made a comment, said if you passive, you will get it in 15 months.
Yeah, if you're passive, because in 12 months, you're making 30,000 in 12 months, right? If you calculate 2,580 times 12 months, you know, that's 30,000 that you would have made, and then you have 8,700 to go, right? So it'll be a total of 15 months when you get your all of the 3x that they promise you here. But sister, you don't worry, because you got a team of people. Come on now. You don't.
Well, I'm just trying to look at it individual right now, because you know when people got burned the first time, and they skeptical, you know, trying to bring into something else, and the first thing they said, what you doing now, Edna? Because I did tell them when I had put all that money in Hyperverse, and they coming back, okay, where your money at? You doing it? It's gonna be hard to get them to follow something. It will have to be something I gotta do it and then talk about it and show it, because I can't get the old people no more. It will have to be people.
I know.
I'm just keeping that real. It's
I gotcha. No, I gotcha. I know. I had like almost 20,000 people in Hyperverse, and I don't know that even half of that, half of them people are going to come in, but you always have the true entrepreneurs that really understand the risk and the opportunity. So, you start with the ones who believe in it, and then, they will, eventually create that ripple of effect. And then, when they see that StableDao is the company of choice, they will come slowly, right? So you don't worry about that. You just worry about, learning, growing, making more money, and, learn some more and grow some more. And, we touch one person at a time, just like how we did it in Hyperverse, right?
Yeah. So another question I wanted to know.
Sure.
If this, the higher you go, it's like you only have to do one survey, and they're gonna fill the other part of. They're gonna auto fill the rest of it. So that's the same thing with this. If it's someone passive, you don't have to do. You don't have to do but one survey, and auto fill gonna do the rest.
Yes, ma'am. Same thing. Family and enterprise, you're gonna get paid on 14 surveys and 84 surveys. You do one survey. But if you do the individual package, you get to do 2 surveys.
And the surveys consist of what you doing, talking about products or something? You say it's only like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, it could be on any topic. Like I'm sorry, every package has 2 surveys, but that's all you got to do. You do 2 surveys, and then the rest gets autofill. The surveys depend on what StableDao. Some of those surveys are what StableDao is evaluating what we know and what we don't know for their own data collection for them to grow, to bring products and services into the community. And then there will be surveys that are coming from outside companies. So like the last one we did was on premium bonds, assessing whether we know what premium bonds are. And then they also want to launch something similar. So before they launch that similar product, like the premium bonds, they want to know what we know. or in what we don't know. And then they provided the education by giving us an article to read about premium bonds. Okay. Another thing is they evaluated on blockchain technology. How much do we know about blockchain technology? What do we know about technology, the fourth technology age that's, that we are in right now? What does that mean? How is it going to affect our lives in the community that we live in? How is it going to affect our economy, our lifestyle? Those are all assessment. They need to know what we know and we don't know. So it's very easy. It's not like a pass or fail kind of thing. They're just evaluate what we know and what we don't know. So you can't go wrong on your answers. I can take you guys through it. No, I can't because the survey is already closed, but you'll see it's very easy. It's like 14 questions long. Everything is multiple choice. Some of them are, all of the above. Some of them is one answer, but they usually provide articles for you to read before you do the survey. If you are a person like me who want to learn, I even take the time to do videos and read those article out loud and go through the survey and then post it in the StableDao chat. You guys didn't see that? I did that. And so as we move forward, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to read those articles and post them in StableDao so that you guys can learn with me. We gotta get smart on this. We're gonna make money. We gotta learn. We gotta learn and expand our minds. So. Anything else?
Can the packages go more than 12,900?
Yeah, you have the 3x, the 2x, 3x, 4x, and 5x. You want me to go back to those packages?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go back.
And you said something about this has started last year.
Yeah, September of last year. Yeah.
So this ain't nothing gonna crash after
No.
2 years or 3 years, and then you back like Hyperverse holding on to your money.
No, there's no crashing. Because
it's not in crypto. It's not in crypto. You say it's on a blockchain.
Yes, ma'am. It's not a crypto. It's a traditional products and services. You've gotten email, surveys, whether they're political surveys or, what do you call it? Political surveys or marketing surveys. You've seen it, right?
Yeah. I do marketing surveys. They pay me, for coming out, testing food and giving my opinion on skin products and stuff. And they give me a check when I leave.
Yeah. Same thing. You've been there, so you know what it is. Yeah. Sometimes we'll get products to test, and then we'll give them our feedback. Sometimes we'll get if they're developing a new phone or some kind of gadgets, we'll get it and then we'll use it and we will give them our feedback, things like that.
Hey, Summer, how are you?
Hi.
I'm back.
You're back?
Yes, and I brought along Triz.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Wow, what a treat. Okay, we have the board president here as well, or the company president. Okay, let me see. Let me find you guys. All right.
Yeah. Okay. And this is the first time I'm dragging him into a community Zoom.
How funny is that? Because earlier I had in my mind about, will we ever get to meet, the board members, because they're not Sam Lee. They might not want to come and meet us, but this is amazing. Okay, I found both of you. Okay. Trish, hi. I've read about,
Hi.
I've seen you on YouTube videos streaming, but here you are. So everybody here is the board president. Is it board or company president?
It's actually, well, it's a whole group of different companies, and it's really a team. So I'm president of the DAO. So that's a very odd thing because it's the new structure, the decentralized autonomous organization, which is really owned by all of us. So it's a little bit more social in its view, and much more social in its actions as well. We look to work as a network. And for you as a network, as you know, it's pennies for today, for thousands a day in the future. You know, we're building a future for everybody. And for the people who are looking to be part of what we're doing, if you look at Stable Opinion, we're becoming prosumers. We're learning about great products around the world, and we're getting paid to do that. And that income is key to the people that do it. So, and it's amazing how many countries and where the spread is of people who need this. I mean, it's really a need. In my own country, we have a very large amount of people who are homeless now. We have a government that is so far right-wing that recently they tried to change the tax system so that basically the rich people got even richer. And somehow thought that there's something called trickle down, which we all know in the capitalist world doesn't happen. It's shoot up, not trickle down.
Yeah.
You know, it just goes to the wealthy people, and the poor people just get poorer and get more desperate. So yeah, at least Stable Opinion can start to balance these kind of social things that are going on around the world. Let's hope. You know, we want to make the opportunity for people to earn. I'm fully behind it. I love the concept. And I think it's great what's happening. And then maybe I could say a little bit about where we're going to. We're moving on with new opportunities for the network. I've been working for about 3 months now on an idea that came from just a group discussion between the team when we thought about the network and what does the network really want. And they want, I think, something to look forward to, something that's a little bit exciting, that's not boring. So this is not on the earning side as Stable Opinion is. This is more to do with a prize. So basically, we took the concept of the premium bond in the UK. I don't know whether you've had a chance to look at that. That's we've done a pretty good e-zine, so everyone should maybe look at the e-zine that explains the premium bond. The premium bond has been around for many decades, and the National Savings and Investments Quango, which is a part of the UK government, has been around since the 19th century, and they've for a very long period of time provided interesting and exciting ways to invest money. The premium bond is something I've had since I was a young boy. We all loved it. Basically, you can go and in the old days, it was £5. I think the minimum is £25 now. But you can buy a kind of ticket, which is called the premium bond, and you then have a chance to win a prize. And the prizes are anything from like £25 right up to £1 million. And at the moment, they give out every month 2 prizes of £1 million. And 22 million people had the premium bonds 5 years ago, and that's gone up to 25 million now. So if you think that within a population of 65 million or so British, of which maybe 25 probably couldn't buy them because they're under the age of 18 and they don't have, they're too young or too to a point where they can't buy. So you've pretty much got a 50% market penetration in the UK for premium bonds. So they're extremely popular and much loved. And they're capped at the £50,000 level. You can't own more than £50,000 of these bonds. And I was surprised years ago when I went to meet a professional portfolio manager when I started in the financial services business. And a professional manager was buying premium bonds. And I said to him, wow, it's kind of linked to prizes. Is that a serious investment opportunity? And he said, well, there are a number of things why we want to do it. But the most important point is that the yield is above an ordinary bond. So the reason it's called premium is that you get paid a little bit more every year than you would do from another investment. And under the UK rules, those payments are tax-free. So that's really nice. Now, we can't offer the tax advantage, but we can offer better rate, a better chance of winning. So in the UK, it would be 1 in 260,000 people, 1 in 260,000 chance that you win a prize. But remember, these prizes come every month. And for as long as you hold this premium bond, you're always involved in every draw. So that 260,000 will obviously go down over time. We've managed to do it for 1 in 40,000, so that's a lot better. And I think mitigates the difference on tax. We have a prime bank guarantee, obviously not a government guarantee, so there's a different level of guarantee. But prime bank is still very strong over 10 years. It's a very strong backing, if you like, to the investment of going into our bond. We call it premium DAO. So this is the new opportunity that we're going to be offering everybody, and it's very interesting. Sam's now just gone through with me another plan, which I think is absolutely brilliant. So we're coming up as we go along with the opportunities, but basically we can use that then to be a stable coin. And if we use that as a stable coin, that'll be exciting, because who holds any stable coin and expects a prize? So, this could add a nice little extra that we're sharing the profit there would be in having a stable coin with the community. And I think that could make our stable coins super popular as time goes by. Mm-hmm. So all this is one thing after another. You start with one idea and then you go to another. Stable opinion is your income. Premium DAO is your savings.
And Summer, that's why I was asking for one of your core markets back home, right? Because they need for us to go to them to help digitize their money, which is inevitable anyways. So definitely, for me to jump on your Zoom, to have a chat with you, to then, I already had a meeting scheduled with Triz right after, but then that led to, it's just a thought process that needs your involvement moving forward. So I do have some paperwork I want you to review in the next couple of days, and let's get the inevitable digitization of money happening in third world countries that have sufficient levels of connectivity for that to happen. Mm-hmm. So anyways, that's a topic for another day. I think TC has a question.
So can I just ask one extended question on that premium what do you call it, bond?
Premium DAO. Premium DAO or premium bond.
Yeah,
the UK one.
So is the premium DAO program you're developing, is that going to be exactly like the one you grew up with, or it's going to be a slightly different? Because I read the article.
Yeah. It has to be different in a number of ways, just because of the design of it. It's based on the premium bond in the UK. I wouldn't say, for example, that ours is any better than the premium bond in the UK. I think premium bond in the UK is still good. You should really have premium bonds and premium DAO if you live in the UK, for example. But for certain reasons, there are some differences. First of all, there's a 50,000 maximum for premium bonds in the UK, and there'll be no maximum for us. You can hold 100 million no problem. So you can do any amount with us. So I'd say that's a strength on our side. Secondly, with the premium bond, you hold it until you redeem it, and then the government gives you your money back. With us, you can hold it, but you'd hold it for 10 years. And then it would be automatically redeemed and the money would be given back to you. If you wanted to then continue, you simply buy another one. So it's just because of the way the mechanism works with the prime bank, we do it on a 10-year basis. So I think that's neither a plus nor a minus. It's similar. There's no big difference there. But I think the huge advantage of what we're doing is that it's Web3. The prize draw will be shown through when you register on blockchain. That'll be your entry, and the prizes are going to be paid under the sweepstakes system. So it's a sweepstakes basically, meaning that as a difference to a lottery, with a sweepstake, the prize always is paid out. Which is the same as premium bonds, so it's exactly the same model. There isn't an aggregator where it builds up and builds up. Mm-hmm. However, here's the point where we become miles more interesting than anything that UK premium bond is doing. When we get to big numbers, when we get to 10 million or so participants in premium DAO, we'll be able to get, at some point, there's a crossover point, we'll be able to do $1 billion prize.
Wow.
So that will really put us, yeah. So we need the networks to get us to this size. You know, we need your help and help of many people who are already part of our DAO group, but we need our network to build it to that level. Because I think obviously a 1 million prize when we announce it, and I should explain that we're our partners to build Premium DAO are experts in this field. Eugene Folks has joined us. He studied with me in Stanford in 2001. And at the time, he was running the Jamaican lottery and has been running the Jamaican lottery for many years. So he's an absolute expert in the compliance and the running of this. He's pushed us towards the sweepstakes rules, which means that we're not actually needing to register in most countries. There'll still be jurisdictions where we can't roll out immediately, but we'll meet the restrictions as we get big enough. We'll register. For example, in the US, roughly 1/8 of the states require a deposit of $50,000 to do this kind of thing. So we'll make sure that we don't take people in from those states until we've paid our deposit. So it'll be an ongoing process to bring in new jurisdictions. Other places we do need to register, but most places, I'd say more than 70% of the world, so a very large population. I think the population is at least 3 billion of people that we don't need to register, and we won't need, excuse me, to make a deposit or these kind of restrictions. And that's another huge difference between premium bonds in the UK and premium DAO. Premium bonds are jurisdictionally UK, whereas premium DAO is absolutely the world and Web3. So premium bonds, they spent a lot of money on a system called ERNIE, and it stands for something I can't remember, but it's basically a random generator so that they can show that the system is safe. But with us, it's going to be completely transparent on blockchain. Mm-hmm. So when you take your bond, you automatically get registered, and that number will be randomly generated within the smart contract and the Web3 system that we have. So that'll be, and that could be audited by anyone. And the difference is, that in the UK, they'd have ERNIE, and then they'd have an external auditor to come in to make sure that it was fair. with us, everyone is auditing. That's the beauty of blockchain. As you know, it's 1, 0, and then the X for it's confirmed by more than 50% of the computers on the planet. So we will be openly random, openly fair. None of the people, of course, in our group, any of the management will have anything to do with the premium DAO. Much as we'd love to, we can't actually buy it. So we created this for everybody else. We can't benefit from it ourselves. So,
Wow.
but that's not an obvious one. Well, obviously, because what if one of us won? That would just be awful.
You can't win. You can't win your own product. Come on now. So how do we get involved? Do we have to buy a subscription package to participate in this premium DAO, or
Yeah, no, we're rolling it out. Yeah, we're rolling it out in a number of stages. Initially for networkers like yourself, and then we'll go down to various levels below that. So, sorry, Sam, you were going to say.
So what we're also offering is, unlike when you're holding onto a stable coin right now in the crypto space, which are just basically tokens issued by earlier people in this industry. So when you're holding onto a stable coin, however, you're not receiving any interest on it. And so instead of us offering interest, which is going to be difficult to credit because of there will be wallets where there's only 5 USDT in it, right? So the crediting of interest in our version of the stablecoin will not be even worth it because of the gas fees, right? So the objective is we could still, however, tally up the total amount of that is held by us, and of course the outcome and interest that we're able to generate from that. We can actually offer it for free to those who deposit and hold stablecoin in our ecosystem. So what that means is we're offering a lottery that is free for people that are holding onto our stablecoin, whereas the people who are putting in money into Premium DAO are participating in, a much more premium lottery that has a much higher percentage chance of, benefiting. So there's I think a lot of things we could do to revolutionize the lottery market, because in the Web3 environment, we can mathematically ensure that the lotteries that we conduct are fully transparent and cannot be manipulated. In addition to that, we skip out on all the expensive infrastructure and middlemen because it's smart contract based. So, slowly but surely, Stable as a platform is here to take everybody here on a journey to changing and envisioning the existing industries, but in a Web3 environment.
Wow, lots of things to learn and look forward to. I was never lucky in the regular lottery, so maybe I'll get lucky with your lottery. One of my sisters here asked, is it going to be like the Hyperverse where, 2 years into it and then the company goes into these limbo of, restricting withdrawals or, rug pull? Is that something that is that something that we should worry about, or How are you guys
No,
different?
no, no. That's something I should be worried about, because if I rug pull you, then I go to jail. So let's not forget that I'm the executive CEO and executive chairman and have full visibility and control. So the benefits and bonuses that are currently on offer are within our ability to generate a income and an outcome on the other end. So let's not forget, we're here to offer a simple way for us to bring 100+ opportunities over the coming decade, right? And we will offer it to an ever-growing database. And as our database grows, it becomes something that even the largest corporations in the world cannot ignore. So given that there's going to be a lot of money that we'll be making on the other end, and those who did not put in money but still participate in activating people who participate will be helping the company profit. Then the company's first thing from the profits that it generates from corporate America, corporate Australia, corporate wherever, right, will be to pay out the bonuses from Stable Opinion, from Premium DAO, et cetera, so that I don't end up being in a situation where I keep you guys in limbo and break any promises, right? So just like how I'm going to work very hard to make a lot of money for the DAO then has to use that money and give it to the community to keep me safe from a community coming to me and saying, "Hey, Sam, what's going on?"
Yeah.
So I think checks and balances will still need to be tightened up, because we're still a very young organization. But moving forward, people like Summer will be key to being part of the checks and balances that will hold me accountable to deliver and continue to deliver to this community.
Awesome. Trish, I have a question directly to you. One of my friends who are also in the Hyperverse, very smart guy, chiropractic doctor, left his profession to do hyper, and so he's pretty disappointed with how Hyperverse went down. But when we learned that Citibank provides capital protection to all of StableDao members who subscribe into Stable Opinion and other products that you guys may have, he walked into a local branch and they didn't know what he was talking about. So can you? And I said to him, "What the heck are you doing? You know better than that." What they do at the corporate level isn't local, but can you explain that? Because I
let me go through it.
Yeah, please.
So this has been a very long and tortuous process, actually, to get us to the point where we can offer zero coupon bond, basically, which is behind the whole process of capital guarantee, and we can call it Prime Bank. It can be Citibank, it could be Deutsche Bank, or it could be any large bank that people recognize as a prime bank. Citibank would definitely qualify as the 13th biggest bank in the world. When I met Sam and we went through the various opportunities, and we were discussing what he'd done in the past and where we were, my immediate response was, look, if you're going to be there for 10 years, then people are going to take you seriously. And therefore, a 10-year capital guaranteed proposition to everybody. At the time, I didn't even know what a DAO was. Sam explained it. I've learned so much from Sam. I think we've been working together, learning from each other, but I certainly learned so much concerning how the network works and how a DAO is and how it can do things that more efficiently and at a much less cost for a big community, and how decentralized finance is really about you and I doing things together directly without too much government or huge, large corporation involvement. That's really where we're going with this. So I thought, to make sure that there's no misunderstanding and to make sure that we're not going to go 2 years down the line and there won't be anything of any substance behind what we're doing, that if we purchase the zero coupon bonds, then we're showing the community that in 10 years' time, they're going to get their money back, whatever happens. So then we take the unused portion, which is the consideration for the future, if you like, and we start to make something exciting out of it. In the case of premium DAO, we're giving prizes. In the case of Stable Opinion, we're giving the opportunity to earn money for becoming prosumers. But we always know that in 10 years' time, the money will be coming back. So it's not a situation where anyone can say, well, I had this experience with, let's say, I had this experience with StableDao, or I had an experience with Premium DAO, or I had an experience with Stable Opinion, which was negative, and I never got my money back and I never had any consideration. Of course, there are, it isn't like going into a retail branch. The prices of the zero coupons change. Actually, from the time we first started to negotiate this, the zero coupons were going up and up and up because we all know inflation was coming in. And so it looked like a great, great product. And then about 3 months ago, the prices dropped because the world was thinking, oh, we're not really going into inflation. Everything's going to stabilize. Oil prices are dropping. Everything's going to be fine. So zero coupons started to drop. And then just in the last week or so, we're going back up again. So, which then reinforces the plan. But there are some considerations you need to understand. For example, in order to buy the zero coupon bond, we need to go with $10 million. So initially, we're still working up to that number. But as Sam has been saying, as soon as we have the amount for the first 10 million, by the way, that's the 10 million that's coming in 10 years. So we don't have to pay that much for it, but it's numbers of millions. So the capital guarantee will not actually be physically paid for until we get to a certain size, okay? So there's a risk up to that point. So there's a risk in being small, like there always is in every business. Mm-hmm. So we should understand that, number one. But once we get enough momentum and we get to that number, then it will be capital guaranteed, and we'll be able to show the zero coupon certificate to anyone who wants to see it. It'll be on the internet, and you'll see that you're fully guaranteed. So I think, like any business, we need to get to a certain number and a certain size, and then we're completely, let's say, risk-free from the point of view of the capital. What you put in, you're going to get back. And I think this is new. I don't see anyone else in the crypto space doing this, actually, not quite the way we are. So I think it's exciting and new. I think when you look at the fact that we can take something as brilliant as the premium bond in the UK and recreate that ourselves through financial instruments, that's very, very exciting. So the short answer is no, it's nothing like going into the branch of Citibank and saying, look, here's $10. I want it back in 10 years. It doesn't quite work that way. And we do have a group of consummate professionals behind us who are running the protected sale company in Jersey. We've been spending enormous amounts of money and time getting the structure ready to do it. We weren't able to do it probably until about a month ago, but now we have it. We have the full term sheets all out there. We have the exact details, and we're doing this not just with the DAO, but we're doing this with institutions. We're doing this with my business partner, Ralph, is doing it with very large household name German companies' pension funds, for example. So this is no fly by night. Let's put a finger in the air kind of financial stuff. This is actually proper institutional level investment. So we've got it all there. The stable opinion is now trundling down the runway, and we need to get to that critical speed, when we all take off. And once we have our first zero coupon, we'll then have many, and then we'll be taking off and providing what we plan for everybody. So that, I hope that's a good enough answer to let you know where we are.
And you mentioned 10 years. Well, how long are we planning for StableDao to stick around? 10 years, 20, 30? I know Sam already shared with me 30 years plus, but I want to hear from you. How many years are we planning here?
I think Sam's right, 30 years plus. I plan to be around then. So I want to see it in 30 years time.
And everybody else better also plan to be around then as well, right? We're going to do this for 30 years plus, right?
My father's of an age. My father's living with me at the moment, and he's of an age that would allow me to see it at least in 26 years time. So I hope to be there. And I also share the dream that Sam came out recently with, which was that we'd like to have a billion members of the DAO. That would be amazing, and would show the longevity of the plans. But one thing you've got to understand, when we move into the institutional world, banks are really scared of crypto finance. They're really scared.
I got closed out twice from 2 banks.
Exactly. And so, yeah, exactly. So, and it's not always a good thing. I mean, in some ways they can say there's been a lot of scandals and things haven't gone well. Well, that was true of the early stock markets in the 19th century and even 18th century, but going into the 19th century, there were many penny stocks in the UK, for example, and many things and scandals. And there was the tulip thing in Amsterdam, which we all know. So, it's not a specific thing to cryptocurrency that when you're early on in the evolution, that you're going to have scandals and problems. That doesn't make the overall process a bad one. Look at stock markets today. They're pretty robust. I mean, the US ones are fantastic. I love visiting the New York Stock Exchange and meeting the people that run it. It's a very sophisticated operation, and it's there to protect people. I love what they've done. And I know we're doing the same thing now with crypto finance. So it's going to be a process, and there are going to be more problems. And I guess, again, if we're guaranteeing the original money, then we must be 99% of the way there to solving any of the issues. And I have a feeling that as time goes on, and we want to do transactions between each other, this kind of guarantee will actually become more common. I think we're going the right direction. I think a lot of people will copy what we're doing because it makes total sense. I mean, it's clear that if Blank-Friedman had followed this rule, he had billions. If he just bought a zero coupon, he could have avoided all these disasters. So it's a very simple principle, which is respect the people that you're working with, make sure you look after them before you look after yourself, and then everything will run fine.
Awesome. Okay, I know I have like monopolize the whole time here, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and just let you guys have them to yourselves. You guys go ahead. Whoever wants to,
I was earlier, so I will ask a question. But I just want to say thank you for coming on board to meet us again.
don't send them away, okay?
It's good to see Mr. Lee and Mr. Triz. Thank you for coming on board here. My question was answered already, so I don't need to get the question. And just waiting and hoping to get the door open again. And I just want to say thank you. That's all. Because my question was answered already. So thank you.
Great. Triz read your mind. And as you can see,
yes. So
and as you can see, Triz is very much more capable of answering institutional questions than myself. That's why I'm supremely confident that we will deliver the results, because I do have people like Triz with me on my team. I also want to add that the nature of a protected cell corporation with a zero coupon bond as an asset inside it means that by the governance of the DAO, even if the DAO isn't to be around in 10 years' time, we're still able to release what is in a protected cell corporation to the stakeholders of DAO. So there's many things that are still being worked on, as we are, again, like Triz says, doing the first of many things. But the reason why we're doing the first of many things is because it's the right thing to do. It is in an industry that is so full of I guess, things that from, my business logic just does not make sense. I just don't see why we're not fixing these things, right? So it's really entertaining to also, meet people from the affiliate marketing and network marketing industry. And they're like, Sam, you have no experience in this industry. How can you build an organization in this industry? We just don't see that happening. And I'm saying, well, firstly, I admit I have no experience in this industry, right? But I have a lot of industry experience in many other industries. In addition to that, I'm willing to listen to the experts in this industry and learn from them. So, I believe that this leaves me to only one of two outcomes, right? Fail spectacularly or rise to the very top and create something that will last not just 30 years, but beyond.
Yep. Sounds good to me. Anyone else? Dimitri, you have any question there? You want to talk to our superstars here?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I just had a basic question in regards to, the packages. How do you get the packages? Are they in addition? Do you have to add additional money in regards with your 1X, or how does that work? How do you get the packages?
I can help you with that later, but if
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's more of a logistical question. I can answer that too as well. But let's make the most of not just my time, but Triz's time, because the first time is out with the community with me. Yes. Because my board's awesome, my team's awesome, and my community's awesome. So they should all come together.
Yeah, let's leave those little questions for little me and ask them the big question. Okay, give them the big questions.
Okay, I do apologize.
I mean, bottom line is, Trish and Sam, bottom line is, can you tell, we have like over 40 people here. Tell them something that would like reach down to that heart of theirs and get them to buy into StableDao. What is it? What makes StableDao different from every other company on the blockchain? Why should we give you guys our 100%? Why?
Oh, I think I can answer that. Yeah. So I think the difference between one network and another are other people. So the first reason you do it is the people around you. So that's the first point. And beyond that, if you take stable opinion and simple mathematics, you work out that to fill in a survey over 10 minutes and you get paid $4, and then you times that by 6 to get 1 hour, then look at your minimum wage in the country you're in. If that's above the minimum wage, then this is a really valuable, very valuable tool for people that don't have any good income. I know people working 3 jobs in London, for example, and they're not able to pay their bills right now. So this is very significant. So I would give that reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, yes, I heard a voice.
This is Rob. Can you hear me?
Yay,
Hi.
Rob. All right.
Yes,
Go
I'm
for it,
here.
Rob.
Okay. Yeah, I have a question. I know that you're building this company and it's a new company. And I was also heavily invested in Hyperverse, and I've gone through the good and the times and the bad with that. So I guess the question I have with this StableDao, and I looked at the compensation program that you have, and where this works really well is somebody that's looking to build a team. On an individual basis, if you're being passive, there's only so much you can earn. What I'm looking at is, besides the commissions that you're paying out, what other equity besides this bond that you've talked about, that you're in a lottery system or a sweepstakes system that you might be able to get paid off of, that you could invest in this company or put in more time to say, if you put in so much time, this is what you're going to be paid, and not on the recruiting basis. Because everything right now that I have seen is that unless you're building a team and you're actually generating a lot of people to sign up, then there's not a lot of equity that you can receive by getting involved in StableDao.
Absolutely
Yeah,
correct.
so I don't think you have to understand that I don't think the equity that you guys are getting for your investment in a passive system is really valuable, to me, because it's your opinions that are valuable to me, for me to make you guys prosumers, which will create additional value for our community as a whole. I can raise money on, 6% interest, $15 million, $30 million, and if I'm backing it with assets, then it'll be probably lent to me at 4.25% interest, right? Why do I need money from the community if I can get such low interest rates from the traditional capital markets? So you have to understand, right? You guys are on a much higher ROI because you guys are creating value for yourself through these opinions that you guys are participating in, that enriches this database and returns a financial outcome later on. And of course, recruiting's something which is a more active role. It will generate, value and outcome. And that is why, I feel that if all I'm doing is asking everyone to sign up for free and recruit other people for free, right? And anything that happens down there somewhere amongst the people that are your front lines or below results in a financial gain for yourself, then all I have to do is just convince everybody to just keep going until we build this database into 1 billion people in 3 years. That's the target. So it sounds like recruiting is a lot of work, but it's not if all you have to do is recruit, a handful of people to be a part of a network where there's 999 million other people coming in after you, So I want everyone here to know that the inefficiencies of affiliate marketing industry is all these companies overpromise and underdeliver, and that's why they collapse. That's why they run away, right? And they overpromise because they want to get your money in quickly, and they also are here because they feel that they could outgrow. They could grow into the company that they should be. Rent the expensive office, put on the expensive fancy dinners, etc. Right? I'm not from this industry. I don't, my flights everywhere when I go speak to regulators around the world are all paid by various governments around the world. Sure, they're economy class tickets, but it's not about sitting in business. It's about just being invited to have that conversation, that education, that improves their understanding as well as mine on where they're at with their visibility of this industry. So I live a very frugal life because, I'm from a tech background. I want everybody around me to do well. And, my job is to help make everyone else's dreams come true, because my dream has already come true when I first found out about Bitcoin. I became financially independent back in 2013. I had then, in addition to 2013, another 9 years, all up over 12 years of me just being on this lottery ticket ride that allowed me to just keep on winning without really doing all that much. So when I'm not a billionaire because money was never a motivator for me, right? I just love the technology and I wanted to spread the technology. So if I'm someone who doesn't really need the money and just see all this inefficiencies in this market and all this pain and hurt and suffering in this community, I just feel, what I'm here for is just to build something that lasts. And something that lasts means I promise nothing, because if I promise nothing, I can be around forever. So what I'm promising really at its core is building a database. And when you enrich the value of this database by answering these opinions, you become more valuable to me, right? Because I can put the right products and service in front of you for you to talk about, and if for any outcome from that, you benefit the most, right? I don't need a benefit at all, because this, I think, industry is just amazing, right? People just keep on making the same mistakes because no one is taking real leadership to fix the inefficiencies in this marketplace, right? I'm here to build once and build once only. But because I'm also asking you guys to build once, be active just once, and be active once only, and just build a database for the rest of the community that stands the test of time, then we're in a very strong position to really just grow and be a force to reckon with, that all the Fortune 500 companies, unfortunately, are now needing to deal with. in order to keep their engagement up, keep their sales up, right? So we have all of their marketing budgets at our disposal once we reach 1 billion. And so why would I really be focusing on, you know, small things right now, right? So I got a lot of favors owed to me. I'm calling them all in to help this community. So over the next 3 years, it'll be an amazing journey. And so I'm asking everybody here, you know, be passive if you want. The passive side's going to not really be all that much. But you know what? Even after you guys just join for free, and after 999 million people coming after, and they do something, you know, everybody's still going to be made whole at no cost. If I'm smart, I can make you money without asking you for money. You know, in a Web3 environment, it's just too easy to ask you guys for money. But when I don't ask for anything, I get everything. And I'm here to play only to win, because that's how I operate, or else don't play at all.
Well said.
Well,
Oh my God. That's awesome, Sam.
Okay.
I love that. I wanted to read Sister Joy's question to you both. In the past with Hyperverse, it's always a struggle with government agencies in regards to compliance. Can you please comment on that with StableDao?
Yeah, compliance is always a big issue. And having come from financial services background, I've been dealing with compliance for a very, very long time. Most of the times it's benign, and it's a matter of you just going through the normal process of investigation and questions, and explaining your reasons, not just the reasons at the time, but the reasons that happened whenever decisions were made, which is really the key within financial compliance. But often you also come across just straight market protection from the very large players. Because I've worked for very big companies, very big companies, and the regulatory relationship's been completely different. So I know for a fact that regulation is there not just to protect the consumer, but also to protect the multinationals who can control the regulation. And as we move into something which is really threatening to not just multinationals, but also governments, or potentially threatening, because it's our job maybe to persuade them that this isn't so threatening, which is the ability for me, for example, Rob, you and me, to transfer something outside of the purvey of any government or any major company. I can just transfer it to you, which is what's happening with decentralized finance. I think that obviously there's going to be a number of clashes and fights as we go through this process. I was really excited when I saw that the IRS in the US had decided that they would tax any cyber asset, because I think that was a landmark moment. The minute the government recognized something enough to tax it, then it becomes already partly legitimate. And so that's one example of the battles that we're going to have as time goes forward. There will be people who say, probably in the UK, definitely, even the government would say, well, this premium DAO is just actually the same as a premium bond, or very similar. It's a copy, and it's not approved by the British government. So why would we allow that to be sold in the UK, for example? I've had legal advice and they've told me, fine, you can sell it in the UK, it'd be no problem, it'd be no issue. There's no, as long as it's sweepstakes, there's no compliance issue with that. But it's an ongoing battle. It's not any one thing as well. It's going to be many things, and it'll keep going. And I guess we're up on the front line with that. And we'll just keep explaining things as a timeline as why we decided to do this, that, and the other. to whoever is the regulator, and then leave it up to them to put their neck on the block and say they won't allow it. One of the advantages at this level when we're working worldwide is that once you get the main compliance sorted in the main countries, a lot of other countries will just fall in line. So it's really the key point is, where do we stand in the US? Where do we stand in the UK? Who are the influencing countries in the world, and deal with their compliance to the point where they're comfortable, and most of the other countries will fall in line.
Wow, awesome. Well, I do have one simple question, maybe not the right time, but if we reach 1 million customers, whenever that is, will you come to the Mall America in America so we can have a nice convention up here? That's my question.
Absolutely. My father spent lots of time in the US. I studied in the US. I spent a very happy year when I was 19 in the US. So it's very close to my heart. So I shall absolutely be in America, no question.
I'd love to see you guys up here, and the boards, all the members of the StableDao come up this way. It will be a fantastic moment.
It'd be a great pleasure. Looking forward to it.
Speaking of the
Particularly
board,
the million.
speaking of the board, would we have an opportunity to be in a Zoom room with all you 5 amazing board members and leaders of StableDao one of these days? That would be awesome. So we can all ask you guys, pick your brains and ask you questions. You guys would like that, wouldn't you? Get to meet the entire board together. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Can you guys, is that possible?
Eventually, we're all very busy people. Stable, unfortunately, is not in a position to engage everyone on a full-time basis, because the reason we're all able to generate significant value for Stable is because we have a diversified network of people that we partner up with in a variety of non-overlapping industries. So look, on the matter of also compliance, it's something that I've always been an advocate of educating regulators on. Unfortunately, with Hyper on the affiliate marketing side, I was not involved in that process. And from my perspective, it's actually very simple to deal with regulators and have the necessary compliance. It's to launch Premium DAO and say, if you want to shut your country's people out of me just making them win lottery tickets, well, that's gonna suck, it's like very simple, right? We're here to comply. We have the compliance culture to be ready to comply when they ask us to comply. But at the same time, we also create the leverage necessary. So it becomes a conversation where it doesn't make sense because of the size, scope, success that we have, been able to work with us on a process of compliance.
Awesome. All right. I know that we've taken a lot of their time already, you guys. And let's see. What's the guarantee of make sure survey will be available every week moving forward?
Well, I'm bringing hundreds of businesses to this community moving forward. So before these businesses engage the community, they need to know certain pieces of information from the community. That's for purpose of these surveys. And as long as this community is here to give time and attention, then I will be able to get these corporations to continue to spend their marketing and market research budget on us. So the business logic is there. It all makes sense. And that's why you're all getting paid.
So you guys, here is, I mean, as you guys know me, when I speak to you guys, I speak from my heart, okay? For the first time in my life in these companies on the blockchain, it is the first time that I can honestly speak to people with sincerity and courage, promoting StableDao, because we have people like Trish and Sam in this company. So, I mean, we don't even have to look elsewhere again to go and try to find another opportunity and another opportunity and another opportunity that is going to flop our face. So if you want security, if you want a company, it's the real deal, this is it right here. And, you know, these guys are like being recorded. Everything, every word they say is being recorded. So I don't think they're lying, you know? And so just get out there and share this amazing platform and bring that 1 billion people so that we can like affect change in a big, powerful way. You know, when we were promoting Hyperverse, the dream was 1 billion people. And the dream was to affect change and to, you know, break barriers, you know, and to do something amazing that has never been done before. And I knew that that ideology was Sam. I fell in love with this ideology right from the get-go when I heard this. You know, and unfortunately, Sam wasn't the person who was in control of that company. But now, you know, because they couldn't launch his vision, he took it back and said, you know what, I'm going to just go and do it myself. So he's here and he's still talking the talk and he's doing it. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, this is it. This is a real deal for me. And I am going to promote like with full, like wholeheartedly, I am going to promote StableDao. And I am going to tell anybody who will listen and who will become a part of this amazing, amazing journey. You know, when this company hit that 1 billion people, don't just let me have all that 1 billion people all to myself, okay? If some of those people don't belong to you, then you're missing out, okay? So I'm gonna build my people. You guys better make sure you build your people, because if that 1 billion people, you know, at least a couple of thousand don't belong to you, man, I'm gonna ask you, where have you been? Where have you done time?
Summer, there was one thing that I hadn't explained, another big difference when we were going over the difference between premium bonds and premium DAO, which is very important. And another reason to answer Rob's question about what's there for the individual and the non-networker and so on. Basically, the network is what it's all about. Being an individual, you can benefit from an income, for example, with stable opinion, which is still valuable, but it's not really the point. The point is the network. And just to blow everybody's minds, when it comes to paying out these prizes, the people that introduce within their network, if somebody wins within your network, you will get a portion of that prize. So that's the really exciting thing about it. So if you have 1,000 people in your downline and someone, it goes 5 lines down, but if someone even 5 lines down within that 1,000 wins, you will get a portion of that winning.
Whoa. Did you guys hear that?
Very, very nice. Yes.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't even have to be the winner. As long as that person is in your team, you win with that person. Ooh, that's really good. That's really
Yes.
good. All right. Wow. The best is yet to come, y'all. Come on now. Right? The best is yet to come.
Okay, Summer, there's two people that raised their hands for a while. Let's get to them.
Yep. Okay. Okay, Kabroom, brother, come on. Open your
Yes,
microphone.
yes, yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Samly and Trish, and thank you, everybody here. Thank you. I am in, as they mentioned it, we were in Hyperverse. I was star 5 in Hyperverse, but a lot of people, they scared now, but still we are going to do our best. So it will be okay. It will be good. The company will grow up. So just, also thank you for trying our best for what you are doing, Mr. Samly. You are helping us. You are coming, discuss everything with us. That is very good. We didn't find from Hyperverse, but you are the one who facing everything. Thank you so much for that. And, we will be with you now. Thank you so much.
I think it's so wonderful that you guys come and have this conversation with us. It really puts people in a different mindset, after this conversation, people who are here and people who will be, watching this recorded video on YouTube.
Yes, and I just want to encourage the people.
Sam, you're having internet issue.
Yeah, he's frozen. What a shame.
Yeah, I'm having network difficulty, so I'll just quickly.
Yeah, we cannot hear him anymore.
We'll
so.
wait. We'll wait for your connection to restore.
So, another lady.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Guys?
Yeah, we can hear you. I think there's one more person who has their hand up.
Sure.
Yeah. Who else have their hand up? It's gone now. Okay, Sister Adnan, you want to say something again?
Yes, first I would like to thank you guys, Sam and Trish and Summers, for putting this together. I'm a kind of person, I know scared money don't make money, but one of the things I would like to get an understanding when you say about the sweepstakes is the sweepstakes like a similar sweepstake, all your name go in the pool, if your name is pulled, you win, or that's just a terminology that y'all saying, to be a sweepstakes? Because I would like to know what kind of approach would you say to a person you're trying to recruit in your business with you to get them an interest to say about StableDao?
Yeah, so it's exactly as you described it. Your actually not name, but your blockchain reference goes in, and that's your entry. So it's exactly what you said. That's a sweepstakes, and that is much more lightly regulated than a lottery, where you often have a prize where you pick the number yourself, and maybe that number doesn't arrive, and then the prize will increase and increase. That's a lottery, and that's much more highly regulated. So yeah, the way you described it is exactly correct.
All right, thank you.
1 billion it is. You guys just focus on bringing value and we'll focus on bringing the folks, okay?
Awesome.
No problems.
All right, because we got 41 people here that's going to go to work as soon as the morning comes, because it's night over here in the US. Okay, Sammy's looking for 28 good people to as the core group to make things happen. If y'all think you're good people, let me know, because we're looking for good people, all right?
Oh, yes.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you and the hard work that you do. I know you guys work really hard. We can't even begin to comprehend how hard you guys work, but many of us are very appreciative of you, the knowledge that you bring, the gift that you bring, the blessings that you bring. There's no word that can describe how we feel about what you're doing for not just those people who are believing in you and your platform, but for humanity as a whole. And I believe that God has put you guys here for a reason. And I'm just glad that I'm taking this ride with you. So.
No problems.
Thank you again. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you for that.
All right, everybody,
All right.
let's say good morning to them, send them off to do whatever they need to do, and good night to you guys. I have a 5 o'clock in the morning, they gotta get up. So love you all. Thank you. God bless everybody. Thank you for coming. Let me just give you some announcement. Tomorrow at the same time, 6 p.m. my time, which is California, 8 p.m. for Central, 9 p.m. for Eastern. We have the leadership training. Actually, tomorrow we're going to do tech training on submitting your survey to Sam. And then pay attention to my weekly presentation schedule that I will be posting in our Telegram StableDao summer chat. So pay attention to that. If you don't have that yet, please let me know. I'll put it in here. And Sam has confirmed that it's okay to share my credit Telegram line or room if in case any of your members want to participate in the Stable Opinions opportunity, that they can get this $100 credit applied towards the debenture certificate. So let me know. I think I have already shared that information in the Telegram chat that you guys are all in. Grab those chat and share with your team. Share with all of them, whether they understand what it is or not. Tell them to come to the meeting and we'll tell them more. Okay.
Summer, I do want to touch up on that one. Many of the people that have submitted after the KYC is approved, they still sending the full screenshot of that. We don't need that for your security purposes. Just submit your username only, please, for your safety. That's all.
Hey Sam, I'll tell your staff this, but some people had gotten more than 100 because they didn't know where to look for the credit, so they kept on sending the username, and then so they got more than 100. So I'm gonna tell her to be mindful. But before you guys leave, this is a quote that I want to leave you. Okay. This is a quote that I want to leave you. When one door closes, many doors open. Defeat and failure is an option, and it's an attitude. Okay, it's an option and it's an attitude. So you choose whether you're going to, be defeated, or you're not. You're going to fight and conquer whatever is in front of you. So. You being here, proven that you have not been defeated, that you're, wanting to fight the fight and be one of those people at the top. You made it to the top once, you can make it to the top again. That's what's true about people like you and like me. Once you get to the top, you know how to get to the top. You know how to climb that tree back to the top of that tree. So let's not feel defeated, okay? Let's be empowered. Let's be motivated, because StableDao is a real thing. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow at the training. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Good night,
And
good night.
I just want to say,
Thank you.
Summer, I just,
What's that?
guys,
Thank
one more thing.
much.
Okay. What I want to say is, right, I haven't been defeated because I've always dealt with my fights when I know how to win, right? And, you know, I don't get into many fights because previously to all of this, I've always learnt, listened, and become stronger by being very private in my business dealings, right? So you know, defeat is not something that I'm familiar with, and I'm actually already at the top. So, you know, it's very strange for me to now be in a situation where being at the top, knowing how the game is played, and knowing where everything is right now, all I need is the community to trust me for me to put you guys, this hyper community, at the top, right? And then after that, you guys will be at the top with me as we build this out to 1 billion.
Yes.
So
wait.
I'm not here to, you know, say, oh, I've been defeated and I'm not giving up. You know, I've not been defeated. You know,
Yeah.
and I'm here to bring you guys to the top because I'm still at the top.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. Sam is still at the top. He's going to pull
Yes.
everyone to the top with him.
Keep going.
Yes.
Lead him and trust him. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Okay.
All right, thank
Let's
you.
get
Thank
there.
you.
Thanks,
Thank
Triz.
you. Thank you, Sam.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, Summer.
Sam.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Summer.
Thank you, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you,
you.
Summer. As always.
Summer, we'll
was
see
a
you
good job.
tomorrow.
Okay. See you
All right.
tomorrow.
Good night, Summer.
Good
Thank you.
night.
Good night, Summer, and everyone. Thanks for your platform tonight.
Thank you.
Good night, Summer.
Good night. This is on Facebook Live, so this recording will be shared with you in the StableDao chat. Okay.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.